Hello everyone. So it's been exciting last 24 hours. The Jeep broke down at the trailhead at Engineer Pass. There's a problem with the alternator is coming off at the mount, or the bushing right in front where the belt is coming off. And you had a hard time trying to getting it out here to, sorry about the noise, Silverton. And it was about 10 miles. I did run into some nice ATV guys from Arkansas. They looked at it and couldn't really help, but they said, hey, if you go a couple of miles down, there is a campground, Eureka, and there's a man there who sits on rocking chairs and knows everything. So I said, okay, great. I said, I'll try it. So I stopped by that campground, and I wish I remember the name. Nice campground, husband and wife. Super nice people. If you guys get a chance, stop by their general store. Really cool general store, really nice people, and actually nice place to stay for all the trails. So I'll keep that in mind in the future. Anyways, he looked at it, he couldn't help either, and I just said, well, I'm gonna just try to get to Silverton. It's mostly downhill, so I'll just try to ride it down as much as I can without running the engine. And so I made it here. So once I made it here, I found the only mechanic in the town. Went to him. I think he's called the Bearded Mechanic. Turns out, okay, he doesn't like Jeeps that much. He thinks these alternators are a pain to take apart, so on. And he's going on vacation next week. I understand, and getting the part here is going to take 2 or 3 days. So he said, I just can't take it. I said, well, is anywhere else here that can help me? So I'm just sharing this information in case you do these trails in Colorado and you're in a similar situation. And so he said, well, you can try Animus Towing, and he has a guy that sometimes fixes cars. So I called him. The guy is super nice guy. Again, I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, and he's a mechanic, again, super nice guy. They looked at it and they said, hey, we can fix it. We got to get the part from Durango. It's going to take 2-3 days. And, then who knows, hourly rate. And the Jeep's still under warranty. So he actually suggested, he said, call Jeep Roadside Assistance and see what they can do. So that's what I did. Boy, was that an experience. So I called them. After trying to escalate, they said, okay, we'll be coming out last night. Never got a text call. Tried to call them back, no phone number. I have to chat. So I chatted, explaining my situation. I'm stranded here, so forth, so on. They're like, okay, if you can reschedule for tomorrow morning. I booked a hotel here, and the lady said between 8 and 9, we'll have someone come and tow the Jeep. Okay. At 6:30 in the morning, this guy calls and says, oh, we can't secure a provider, blah, 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 blah. Can you get your own provider or fix your car? I said, explain the situation. I said, I'm stranded here. There is no one here to fix it. And his car's under warranty. I'd like to take it to dealer. The nearest dealer, by the way, is Montrose, which is 60 miles away from here. And anyways, so he hangs up. Then someone else calls. Well, he said 10 o'clock. Then someone else calls and said, oh, we can't secure anyone. Please go ahead and secure it. I said, at that point, I was irate. And I just said, I need to talk to the manager. And I had to escalate and explain the situation again. And she said, let me put you on hold. And then all of a sudden, magically, she comes back and says, okay, I secure someone to come at 1:30 to 2:30. So that's where we are. We're waiting for the Jeep Road Assistance to send their tow service truck out here, tow the Jeep to the dealer, call the dealer. The dealer basically said that, we backed up, and in general, they don't like to do warranty work. So, blah, blah, blah. So after talking to him, he explained the situation. He said, yeah, okay, Thursday we have an appointment. I said, well, I don't, I'm stranded here. The camper is at a campground in Ouray. And so he said, we'll have to see, we'll see, when you come in. So, I mean, I'll see today. Hopefully I can get there before 6, before they close. At 6 p.m. I have a feeling today is Friday, Saturday, they're open, but usually they just do like oil changes. The one mechanic that they may have in these small areas, I'm sure is off. So it'll be Monday. So Monday I'll start calling again. I already rented a car. And if you have to rent a car in Montrose, be careful. Most places close at 5 or 5:30. There is an airport, and Alamo and Enterprise are the only two locations that you can rent up to 9 p.m. So make sure you secure a car there. And again, taxi service not available. Uber, non-existent pretty much, or what I read online says unreliable. There is a service, I forget the name, I'll put the name here as well so you have it in case you come and do the Colorado Jeep trails. And they said just call us, we're open. The only time we're not open is between 4 and 6 a.m. The campground has 7-day limit. I have it for 4 days. Hopefully I can extend it till Thursday, and maybe past the 7-day limit. I'll talk to the campground host and figure that out when I get there. And yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy the day, wait for this tow truck. I got it, not a big deal. It's just gonna, probably be a week at least I can get the Jeep fixed here. But the situation is what it is. Yeah, so it's been an interesting couple of days. I've still enjoyed Colorado. I'll put all this information in, so in case you come and do these Jeep trails, because I've learned a lot since, in case you break down. All right, hope everyone's doing well. Sorry for a long video.